Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Laura and Tobin Show. I'm Tobin Schaefer.
And I'm Laura Waltz.
And today we have with us the awesome real estate agent from Reno, Robert Skinner. Welcome, Rob. How you doing?
Morning. Welcome. Thank you. Doing great.
So we have Rob on today because we thought it would be really helpful for everybody to learn a little bit about the Reno area and what's happening in the real estate market up there. We know that this year a lot of people have started to reevaluate their living situation, whether they want to relocate because now they can work remotely, or they want more space, or they don't want to live in a city anymore. Rob, tell us a little bit about what's been happening in Reno with the real estate market there and people moving into that area.
Yeah, well, the Reno market's doing really well. We're seeing a couple types of growth. We're seeing growth because people are relocating here for jobs, and there's a lot of industry here. And you're seeing people relocating here for the lifestyle. It's a very different lifestyle than the Bay Area. It's a little slower, a little more open, a lot more focus on quality of life in terms of outdoor activities and that sort of thing. And the university is doing well. It's really growing. It's got great sports programs as well as educational things. And we've got Lake Tahoe and just lots of reasons to increase the quality of life.
Awesome. And I understand you have a little slide deck prepared for us to kind of give us a little insight on those very things.
Yeah, I thought we could talk about that. So let me just share my screen here. And I think that's the button right there. Just a second. There we go. Yeah, so we're really going to focus on the kind of the quality of life and industries and the fact that your dollar will go a lot further. The average house in Reno right now is about a $500,000 house, and
Woo!
the average price per square foot is $250 per square foot. So, I know in the Bay Area it's not uncommon to be $1,000 a square foot or more. So, your dollars will go a lot further here.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and this is your commute down here on the bottom left. It's just I literally took that through my mirror, showing Mount Rose in the background, and it's just there's just not that much traffic, and I mean there are times with some traffic, but it's not that bad. Of course, we're in ski season and mountains and Tahoe and all that good stuff. So let's see.
And how far is the drive from Reno proper to the Nevada side of Lake Tahoe?
Well, it's certainly less than an hour, and it could be as short as 30 minutes,
Oh,
depending
wow.
on where you're starting from and where you're going. Yeah. So if you're in Southwest Reno going up to Incline, it's about 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
You can't even make the beach from Silicon Valley in that time during the summer.
That's right. And I think you might be surprised with some of the neighborhoods around here. You've got a lot of trees, you've got some older neighborhoods, you've got neighborhoods with streams and walking paths, and you've got golf communities, and you've got communities where you can literally have horses and cattle, and this is all right in Reno. You're no more than 15 to 25 minutes from the airport in all of the places that you're looking at right now. And then you've got the Truckee River flowing right through the middle of downtown, and there's a lot of revitalization. The Midtown area is growing. It's a lot of restaurants and bars and artsy stuff. It's really fun. So yeah.
Wow, and it's
And of course, the lifestyle with the outdoors is really unlimited. You've got probably 15 ski areas within an hour and a half. You've got unlimited off-roading and adventures. Again, you've got Tahoe and there's other lakes up here too. There's quite a few other lakes. It's not just Tahoe, but Tahoe's of course one of the most famous in the world. And you've got the Truckee River flowing right through the area, and there's lots of great fishing and river rafting and kayaking and all that sort of thing. And uh, and of course, mountain biking and hiking and anything to do with outdoor activities is pretty much unlimited up here.
Yeah, it's pretty diverse on what you have available.
Yeah, both winter and summer activities.
Absolutely, yeah. And there's a lot of events up here that are that go throughout the year. You've got the Reno Air Races have been going on forever, and events like the hot air balloons and hot August nights with the cars, and the Reno Rodeo's one of the biggest in the world. A lot of fun goes on for like a week, and then up at Tahoe, you've got events like Shakespeare at the lake and lots of activities up there. And of course, Burning Man is a really big deal in Northern Nevada. Just I think 30, 40,000 people a year come up for that. So there's a lot of events, and so now I just want to talk about the economy a little bit because it's really changed. It used to be hospitality based, and it used to be kind of just logistics based,
I
and
mean, I
that
think
created an economy where there was not. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I think that's always what I've associated Reno with is it's the
Yeah.
the hotels and the gambling and there's all that kind of stuff. So interesting to hear that that's really
And
changing.
that's great for visiting, but for people living here, that it doesn't create a lot of higher income jobs, right?
Right.
So you've got logistics jobs with warehouses and things like that, and you've got hospitality jobs, and they don't tend to be the higher paying jobs like we're seeing now with finance. You've got Apple up here, you've got Microsoft, you've got Harley Davidson. So a lot of companies started moving up here and putting their financial headquarters up here. And then we started seeing a lot of manufacturing coming up here. It's like James Hardy and just lots of different companies. And now we've got high tech with we've got Tesla, we've got aerospace, we've got lots of server companies and data centers and those sort of things. So we're seeing a lot more job growth, and that is bringing a lot more diverse jobs and higher paying jobs. So our economy is much more diverse and much more stable than it was, say, 15 years ago when it was really logistics and hospitality.
So let me ask:
So here is the
is the commercial side of things pretty much on par with the residential side of things? Is like earlier you were mentioning the difference between price per square foot from the Bay Area to Reno. Does that track with commercial real estate?
I think it does, and both are extremely low inventory right now.
Okay.
It's really getting difficult to find good investments, and they're just really tight. But there's still land up here to build, and
That
a
was
lot of companies are coming up. So the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center is the largest industrial center in the country. It's 140,000 acres. It's pretty much sold out, but there's still places to build where people have bought large tracts of land, and there's places to build. But you've got the Giga Center up there with Tesla. You've got Google and Switch with the data centers. Apple has a data center up here. You've got large logistics places like Walmart and Chewy. And then you've got new things going that we don't even know what they're going to be like, where blockchains has come up and bought, hundreds of acres and are going to be developing some really interesting high tech uh, industrial centers that we don't even know where that's all going to go. So yeah.
so so I know you were
So,
just mentioning a little bit that it's getting a little bit tight on that, but would you say that there's still reasonable development opportunities?
I'd say definitely development opportunities are here. Yeah,
So
definitely.
yeah, whereas the Bay Area is we've pretty much run out of land. There's you know up there you still have places to build, and it sounds like we'll continue to see
Definitely.
Reno growing.
Yeah, it's definitely growing, and there's a lot of, you've got rail service up here. You've got plenty of power, low cost power. You've got a lot of the things that make it attractive and a lot of incentives. We have probably 7 to 12 companies a month moving into Reno. It's really, really, really growing quickly. And it's because there's no corporate income tax, there's no personal income tax, there's no inventory tax, no franchise tax. So the opportunity to come in here and build a company and have it cost a lot less in the Bay Area, but while still being close to the Bay Area. Um,
And it sounds like
it's
there's with
definitely that's a,
it sounds like even with the companies that have started to move some of their operations up there, that there are good work opportunities for people who may work in the tech sector in the Bay Area right now. That there's some good jobs that have moved up that way.
yeah, definitely. There's lots of good jobs, and like I said, there's in all sorts of areas in technology, and then all the different, whether it's marketing or engineering, and then the different industries like aerospace and data centers, and just it's a very diverse economy right now, and it's growing really quickly.
Awesome. Well, yeah. Well, that's a super great inside scoop that you've
Yeah.
given us here, Rob. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
So
yeah. So
This looks like your team here.
yeah, you get,
yeah, this is the team. So we've got a great group of people. We cover the whole area from all of Reno and Sparks down to Minden and Gardnerville and Carson and up an incline, and some of the outlying areas like Fernley and
I think
Fallon and
I think
things like that. So yeah,
we'll have to have you back to talk a little bit more about kind of the specific different parts of Reno for people who are really considering that area. I give a bit of an overview of that. And
okay.
so
So, yeah, we want to thank you for joining us today. And we'll have you back here real soon. And
if anybody, Rob's contact information is here, or you can reach out to either Tobin or I if you are thinking about, Reno as a place to move.
Yeah, as a relocation opportunity. And we'll get you in touch
Yeah.
and see what we can help you out with.
All right.
All right.
Thanks so
Yeah,
much,
thanks for the
Rob.
opportunity to share a little bit about Reno.
All
Okay,
right.
thank you very much.
All right.
Take
Thanks so
care.
much, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.